Okay, Mars. So next up here, you got to know the role of your hips, okay, in swing. So basically, while we're doing this triangle back and forth, the hips are supposed to only be pivoting, right? So if you stand actually on this side for me, Amar, right? Just don't block the camera, but a little further forward. Okay, I want you to notice as I do my triangle back and forth, at first I don't have to move my hip. Then, as I go bigger on both sides, my hip needs to be allowed to swivel, okay? So what's happening is what? My left hip, so it's like the left side of my leg here is twisting back and forth along the head cover. Do you see that? Okay? So I actually feel it from this side of my body all the way to the back side of my leg, where I'm pivoting it on there while I do what? While I'm doing my triangling back and forth. You see this? Okay. Your turn. Without a ball, triangle shoulder to shoulder, please. Head on the noodle, hip on the bag. You want it closer? You got it? Back and forth. Bigger and bigger. Keep going. Bigger. Yeah, right. And then let your hip only swivel. No, your hip should be staying in contact with that head cover. So it's not close enough. Hang on here. You need to feel it literally on you. You feel it? Okay. You got to stay in contact with it, and you're allowed to swivel on it, but you can't move from side to side. Yeah, bigger and bigger on both sides till shoulder high on both sides. Keep going. Right. Okay, you can relax now. So see, that left hip has to be like a post, okay? So you're going to see here on this one, okay? And you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to set up a bag or set up something on your hip, right? And basically get your head, look, to stay here, right? And watch, look. You do your triangle back, and watch. Your hip stays on the head cover so it doesn't sway. See it? Stay there. And then as you turn the triangle back the other way, the hip is only allowed to clear behind the head cover, like this. And you see how now your hip is not slid. So the job of your hip is it's allowed to go this way, and it's allowed to go back around the other way, right? But it's not allowed to move side to side. Your head the whole time stays where? Here, right? Meanwhile, what are you doing with your arms is what? The triangle arms, right, on both sides, right, back and forth.